My man. Let's go. Geeks, what's poppin'? We got Marvel Select from Diamond Select Toys, the Vision. Now, if you've been watching the channel, you know the Vision is my main dude. Been waiting on this one. Should have came last week. There was a mix-up. Just got it today. Let's get him out the box. That is a tough picture of the Vision. So, I'm looking at his face. I'm trying to think of what artist this is based on. I don't know if it's George Perez or Sal Buscema? I think that's how you say his name. I don't know, maybe a combination of the two. Now this picture on the side looks like a cross between John Byrne and George Perez. John Byrne's my favorite artist growing up. George Perez, his art always reminded me of John Byrne. That might be why I can't tell here. If it was distinctly John Byrne, I would think so. So this is probably George Perez. So maybe the sculpt is based on George Perez as well. I guess I could Google it. Before I fix my white balance, it looked like he was actually floating there. All right, if you can hear my furnace back there, forgive me. So he's got a lot going on. He comes with blast effects for his hands, which I'm not sure why, because the Vision doesn't shoot energy out of his hands. And it looks like a blast effect for the jewel in his brow. I don't know how that's going to fit in there, but I guess we'll find out. He has an alternate head sculpt where he is grimacing. You can see his little teeth. Then you've got, looks like a sunburst here. And then you got an alternate flying hand or waving hand. All right, there's everything. Got that hand with the blast effect. We got that blast effect that I'm assuming comes out of his forehead, flying hand, and a little sunburst effect. We're gonna get this figured out. Smoking. Ooh, boy. This dude is tough. While I sit here and think about whether I could fit in that outfit or not, let's take a moment to bask in all of his synthezoid glory. Keith Lee. So here's that alternate head sculpt with that solar blast coming out of his forehead. So the way they did it was, there's a hole there where his, I forgot, I don't want to say the soul gem because I know it's the movies. I forgot what it was in the comic book that took control of him, what kind of gem it was in his head. I don't think it was an Infinity Stone. I have to go, God, my memory's getting bad. But you see, that goes right in there. Just dig your nails in, and it comes right out. Whew, that's definitive Vision right there. I like him a whole lot. Now, I thought at first he kind of had a dirty look to him, but I think it's a wash. I'm not sure. All right, looking at him closely now, I'm seeing some chips in the paint here. When I was actually maneuvering his feet, little yellow paint chips were falling off, so the paint job on him is not that good. You can see on his boot there, see right there, that scratch, that green coming through. I didn't do that. But I don't know where the chips are coming from. But yeah, I was bending his knee and little yellow chips were falling. Ah, look, right there. See a yellow paint chip? I don't know where they're coming from. So paint job could be better, but he looks really good. Both the head sculpts are tight. There they are side by side. Look at those teeth. Why does he have gaps in his teeth? Vision, did you skip the dentist? This neutral head fits a lot better on the stem than the other head does, the anchor head. Gave me a lot of trouble getting it on. Visionary tilt left. Visionary tilt right. Good range looking down. No slouch looking up either. This cape has a tint to it. It's not quite yellow, it's kind of darkish. I prefer mine bright. Yellow. And this diamond in his chest, it's more of an orange than a yellow. Same as his forehead. Might have been that way in the comic books. God, my memory's getting really bad. But a nice wash over the cape. It's supposed to look dark in the back. Arms get up yay high. He may not be able to hug Wanda the way he wants, but dang it, he's gonna try. Come on, Wanda. Let's make a demon baby. No butterfly joints, but wingspan is pretty good. Single jointed elbows, give you 90 degrees, no more, no less. Don't like those little meat hooks there. Blech. 360, man, more paint fell off. Jeez, that's just like shedding paint. All right, you get 360 at the shoulder, but it's tough with that cape. But you can do it. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Woo! 360 at the bicep, 360 at the elbow. Be careful, the top of his glove just scraped against that meat hook. You don't want to scrape the paint off there. 360 at the wrist. Both wrists have vertical hinges. You get a repulsor blast, which is pretty good. It's kind of pointing out a little bit. But the kiss the ring, straight up and down. Upper torso rocker lets them lean with it. Rock with it. And Vision can roll with it all night long. Nice and smooth. Also get a 360 there, as well as some crunching action. He's giving you that Wanda way back. Wanda. Nothing at the waist here. This is part of the sculpt. I thought it actually turned, but nope. You do have a thigh cut though, I think. It looks like it. Let me try the other way. Alright, there we go. It is a thigh cut. That one was just tough. Ooh, 360 at the knee, single jointed. 360 at the foot. Holy synthetic splits, Batman. Look at that. Woo! That Rob Van Damage is coming through. Vision making that side money. Giving you that synthezoid damage. Bend over's real. Kick. Single jointed knee with little meat hooks. Gives you less than 90 degrees. I don't know what that is, but it's not prancing. Oh, but I know what this is. It's called dancing. Alright, we know this guy can shoot a beam out his forehead, and we know he can cut a rug, but how tall is he? Alright, so he comes in just under 7 inches. He's at 6 and right about 6 3/4. There he is next to the new Select comic book Black Panther. And there he is with the new Alpha and Omega Ray Bill. That dude is so freakishly large. Look at that. He just dwarfs them. And as always, if we're going to do Diamond Select, you got to throw in that Immortal Hulk. Alright, I think I've seen all I need to see. I'm ready to render my verdict.
Yo! Getting all the fans entertained. Listen! Running in the game. Listen!
He's pretty darn nifty. Alright, first, what don't I like? He looks dirty. I know a lot of it is a wash, but some of it's just a little bit too dark. It looks like he's not brand new, and he kind of rolled around in the dirt a little bit. I don't know if that's the effect they're going for, but not a big fan of it. Second of all, the paint is cheap. It's been chipping off throughout the whole review. I got paint all over my pants. I got paint all over my review table. I'm brushing it off right now. It just, an action figure that's brand new at the package shouldn't be spitting paint chips everywhere. Now this may be dumb and nitpicky, but they didn't give instructions. I'm assuming this goes around his wrist. I don't know why, because the Vision doesn't, unless they changed his powers recently, he doesn't shoot lasers out of his hands. This looks like he's shooting too. I'm assuming he's catching it, but the Vision I know and love doesn't really have energy powers revolving around his hands. What I do like, everything else. Aside from the single jointed elbows and knees that limit the articulation there, the articulation is a lot better than I expected, especially the lower half of the body. The split range, the kick range, the Van Damage, I mean, it's there. His arms are really stiff, but they've got good range. Both head sculpts are awesome. I don't know why the grimacing head sculpt has gaps between the teeth. I don't know if they couldn't do solid white or what was going on there, but it still looks good. So overall, I'd say if you're into the Vision, grab them. I don't have access to my definitive Marvel Legends vision from the Vintage Wave. When I get that one out, I'll do a comparison between the two. Just looking at them in package, in my head, I might prefer the other one, but I like shiny things, and the green on that one is shiny. But don't get me wrong, this thing here is awesome. I do not regret buying it at all, and if I do it all over again, I'd run that plastic. Let me know what you think in the comments. Sound off, did you get yours already? These things have been circulating in a lot of mom and pop shops and a lot of fan sites. So let me know if you got your hands on one. Did you not order one and now you saw this you want it? Talk to me. Let's converse in those comments. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications. As always, share a link to the channel with a friend that loves the plastic. Thanks for all the support, and thank you for helping to keep the channel growing. Until next time, geek out.